Hello, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WW Dadman, but you already know that we are going to switch over to the Vol ship, which is going to go into a sphere of influence. Where are you going? Yo, game. There we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna leave Tylo's sphere of influence. Be in a very eccentric orbit, get into Leif's sphere of influence, be in a orbit that literally catapults us into Joule, and then burn out to actually have a Joule periapse. Yeah. Which will also get us into a Wall encounter on the second orbit. I still love this trajectory a lot. Anyway, so we are leaving the sphere of influence of Tylo. Next thing to happen is a thing with the hot seat to Duna, a little correction burn. So that's in 8 days, so we have a little bit of time. Okay, so that's out of the sphere of influence. So next thing is a Lathe encounter. Good. Let's time warp a little bit longer. So we get away from Tylo a bit. And then we're gonna go ahead. This is not going to happen until 30 days from now, so actually 34 days. The actual late lander is encountering Joule before that. Either way, hot seat to Duna, jump to ship. You are on your way home, and you have a maneuver to correct your trajectory home, I'd assume. Yeah, that's a very slight trajectory change. Focus view and Kerbin. Yeah. Why would you want to go further out? Excuse me? You what? I thought I was burning in. Uh... That's more like it. Actually, keep that on minus 69. That's actually a good number. Because then we get an encounter with the atmosphere, so we don't need to burn that much. Even though we have, like, easily enough to actually burn into an orbit, but yeah. Like, we have, what, 1,700 delta V? I'm going to burn into orbit, don't worry. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the thing there. Let's do this burn. Close the alarm on pause. Heck, those satellites are not... Oh, that's all of the probes from the fueler. Okay, that's why those are that close to each other. Anyway, burn. Gonna go for like 85 kilometer or something. If I could actually read that, that would be nice. Okay, 100. Let's actually go under our satellites. That's 64. I'm still gonna have to burn there to get an orbit, so it's fine. That's fine. That encounter is fine. We're taking that. Hot seat to Duna. Coming home. 7 days from now we get the encounter, and 11 days from now the periapsis. And that leaves us 3 days until the Ike ship needs attention, so easy. Let's get closer. There's Minmus and Moon. There's Kerbal. So our pilot Valentina is coming home. Close the alarm. World first milestones. Recent accomplishments of our space program have attracted... Yeah, we have escaped the gravitational influence of Tylo by just doing a flyby. We've returned to Kerbal's sphere of influence after traveling through space for a while. Is that also world's first? No. I'm disappointed. Okay. Anyway, around here at periapsis, I want to slow down into a somewhat circular-ish orbit. Actually, we can just go for the landing right away, since that is the day side. I'm fine with that. Hold the maneuver. And time accelerate until we're there. Once we're pointing towards the right direction. So we have easily enough electric charge, which is good, since we will need to get our panels in. I'm not going to leave the stage in orbit around Kerbal, because that would be really bad. Okay, we are snapping out of time warp. Close the alarm and on pause. We are getting in our solar panels and our antenna. Solar panels? Why are you not on the thing anymore? The action group? I don't know. I don't honestly care either, so either way, I think this is a fine way to start a burn. Oh, we're out of fuel on this, so excuse me. Yeah, that's more like it. So yeah, this is actually going to fling out of the sphere of influence again. I'm sorry. Once this is like around 25, I'm going to stop burning. And just like take the fall through the atmosphere. So this is easily going to get us point this way for a moment, the other way. And do this. And then point retrograde. Got a bunch of data in there, which is good. We can deploy frickin' Valentina's shoot now too. I totally forgot that we updated so we can actually use Kerbal shoots as well. Kill that maneuver node. Don't need it anymore. We'll eventually need to spin, probably. For now, I'm going to point this roughly this way and surface retrograde. Everything should be fine. That's our debris burning up. The other piece of debris flying out into space again because we didn't get it far enough into the atmosphere. So these are set to deploy when safe, right? Okay. So I'm just going to stage these so they'll just deploy by themselves. This is also going to be a land landing, apparently. Too bad I don't have the re-entry particle effects, because that doesn't have a 1.6 compatible version. As far as I've seen. At least it didn't when I actually ported this, and I didn't bother looking again. For the most part. We are descending. Slowly coming towards the point where we are subsonic. And our rogue shoots can actually already go. Main shoot, shooting around now. And just because we can, we're going to also deploy your shoot. Which is going to probably be coming out a little bit later. Kerbal paraglider. Rogue shoot deploying in when 2500, yeah. Deploying around 2500 kilometers from now, meters from now. Right here. Main shoot deployment coming up at 1,000, I think. Ish. Yeah. 200 meters. I don't know, the personal shoot might not work on pre-launched things. I don't know. I don't see one, at least. Not that this wouldn't be enough anyway. I designed this entire thing without the shoots on the Kerbals actually being a thing. So and we're home. Recover vessel. That's a lot of science. That's 5,000 funds from recovered parts. And Valentina got a lot of experience on that way. So let's actually look at our stuff here. I guess we might as well put this stuff to use. Research. And research. Even if we're never gonna use them. Might as well, like, I'm not going to unlock this one because who's gonna use this? Nobody. I'm not gonna use any of the command models since, well, the science bay maybe, so research this anyway. Still got 100 that we can't use because everything under is already bought. So we need like 600, 900 plus 1,100, 2,200, 3,300, 4,300, 4,000, yeah, about 5,000. 6,000 for everything, which we should easily get from the other missions. So if you see the completion of the tech tree as the ending point of a Kayir playthrough, we're getting there. The only thing we're not doing is the hot seat to Eve, because the thing I built is actually too big for that to be viable. Because we can't refuel it in space without docking. We can't dock anything that's big enough to refuel it, because that just tanks frame rate into oblivion. I don't have like 500 hours of playtime that I can just use on that. So world firsts, we have returned home from the surface of Duna, we have returned home from a flyby of Duna, and from an orbit of Duna, because that's all the same thing. One requires the other two. We have also received the surface experiment data for Duna, so that's good. Yeah, we're basically just finishing off. So yeah, it's not like we're launching anything anymore. Everything's already on the way. I mean, we're getting that from just flying by. We're getting that from landing there. We already did that, so... let's go look at the hot seat to Ike, which is also returning to Kerbal. Everything seems fine here. Cayman is on the way back home as well. We've got our stuff here. These solar panels will unfortunately be destroyed on re-entry, but that should be fine. You, however, do not have the ability to aim at maneuvers, so I'm just going to manually aim you. Okay, so have a look at where we're going. Okay, so just time accelerate until we're there. At the maneuver. We also have 1,200 meters per second in this ship, so we're not in any trouble when it comes to Delta V. I'll just burn this in from there. Cannot. Is your antenna out? No? Then how about you extend your antenna? From there you should actually be able to like get some sort of signal. So I can actually delete this node. Thank you. As long as this is going down, I'm going to keep burning. Just retrograde should be fine. Coming in a little bit slanted, but that's fine as well. 91. Add a maneuver, slow down. And for a landing maneuver, we lead like 900. That's fine-ish. 970. So let's see if we actually burn 970 delta V here. We are in a perfect circular orbit, but we do not get anywhere. So let's actually slow down a little bit more. Oops. Okay. I guess we're going to do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little bit hard. Either way, we should be fine doing this re-entry that way. Like, I'm just going to burn while being here or something. And then we're going to re-enter and everything's fine. Encounter is the next thing to happen. Then the next thing to happen is the encounter of the hot seat to Lathe with Jewel, I'd assume. As soon as you are in here, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this goes where it should, and then we're going to see about this once we're there. Which is going to happen after the hot seat to Lathe encounters Jewel. After the wall tug with lander enters Lathe's sphere of influence. After Bob tug with lander has a little correction burn, and after the wall tug and lander has another correction burn. Wow. Well, hot seat to Lathe then. That shouldn't take long. Hello. Okay. There we are. Yo. Okay. Good. So. Hello, map. Okay. This encounters Jewel. And it has some sort of problem with focusing on shit, so that's a thing. You also have a Lathe encounter already, which is nice. Since you are the Lathe ship, but you will not stay there immediately, because you will actually need to dump your middle part here. So this from here to here. In Jewel orbit, so stuff can send shit home. And the rest can redock afterwards. So, yeah. Let's turn this thing. Who's sitting on there anyway? Tadzer. Let's get the encounter. Map view? Hello? Why the hang? F5 for safety. Map view. There we go. Okay. Close the alarm and unpause. Not even unpause, just close the alarm. Okay. We're officially in. Next thing to happen, Vault Hug with Lander has a SOI change. So jump over there. So that SOI change is to Lathe. While we're that close. Dude, I love these rings. Ah, this looks so cool. We're gonna dive through the rings. Hi, Jewel. Man, this looks good. Okay, Lathe encounter. Close the alarm. Excuse me? Oh, you're predicting after the... Excuse me? You're predicting wrong now? I don't get the wall encounter this way. I get like 2 more Glaive encounters though. Which is weird. Either way. Okay, we are officially in Lathe's Sphere of Influence. I guess out... Wait, we still get a wall encounter. Why are... Okay, it doesn't know that we're stopping at wall. So it does 2 more flybys. Which will... Wow, that would throw us out of everything. Either way, so we're getting this first Lathe encounter. Oh, we have another correction burn before that. Oh no, that's that thing. Why are you showing me that thing? So that has a correction burn, has a Lathe encounter, gets flung in here, drops something that stays in orbit around Jewel, and then gets another Lathe encounter going back. It's nice to know that that can actually happen. Like, it comes in here, drops something here. We actually gonna burn down under Lathe's orbit for that. Then redock, burn back up, and should get this Lathe encounter on the second way around. Oh wait, that's the actual trajectory we're taking now, and that's the corrected one. Never mind then, everything's fine. We'll eventually get another encounter anyway. Bob Tuck with Lander has a correction burn as well. Jump to that ship. In case you're wondering how long this episode's gonna be, until we landed this hot seat with to Ike back at Kerbin. So that has a little correction burn. Let's actually turn over. That's a straight slowdown maneuver. So just point retrograde. Oh yeah, that's the orbit burn. We are... Time to node burn, 50 seconds, good. And... Z... Why would you... Wait, you are the thing to... Where? Bob? What am I on? Bob. Bob's that one. Why would you go all the way in? Well, it's just a slowdown burn anyway. Oh, I cannot do anything about that because you don't have connection. Do you not have... Ugh. You can't go all the way to the lathe thing with that? Anyway. We're basically going to go into something that's roughly the size of Bob's orbit. Not all the way down. Why would we go all the way down? It's bullshit. Same way we don't have, like, the pole thing in anything lower than pole is. Why would we? I hate the maneuver node thing though. World first milestones. Initiated flyby of late. Oh yeah, that happened. By the way, look at our money. Where is it? 5.5 million. So we'd have enough money to do the whole Eve thing, but we don't have the capacity of part count for a ship in this game to be still playable. Still looking forward to the finale of the next season, which is essentially going to be us doing a completely reusable Eve mission which means Eve is actually going to get an SSTO sent to it. I don't know how I'm going to do SSTO from Eve's surface, but yeah, it's going to have to do that for the lander to be completely reusable. And since that's going to be a 100% reusable space program, I'm going to do that. Don't know how yet. A lot of this stuff is going to be very interesting to do if you don't want to spend any stages. Okay. There we are in a roughly circular orbit, so X. Still cannot delete maneuver nodes because controls of maneuver nodes are locked. That you can't delete them is really stupid and annoying. Like, okay, I can't set any if there's no pilot on board and no connection home. Good. Or connection to a pilot. Good. I get that. I don't have a problem with that, but at least let me delete them. Like, this button especially. That's the only thing that needs to be unlocked. Otherwise, this is just going to stay here and annoy me. Also, if I can't set any more maneuver nodes, yeah, I'm not gonna get an encounter. Also, where the fuck set this thing as a target? Where's my ascending, descending? Roughly somewhere around here. Yeah, that should be fine. So here. Oh yeah, I can't. So I can't set an alarm for there either, so we're going to do this once we have a connection. Because fuck everything, apparently. It's not like this is going to get an encounter with anything from there, so... It's pretty stable for the time being. It's not like we have anything to worry about. Since I'm not playing with life support. So yeah, that's fine. We're gonna leave this here for now, and we're going to go over to the wall thing again. This is going to be a 1-hour episode, because I just really want to fucking land that Ike thing in the same thing. So you are going out of map? What's so hard about that map? Honestly. Anyway, without getting confused by the trajectory of the other ship, let's just get out of here. Let's just have a look at Leif flying by. Hi. You look nice. There's another ship coming for you. Not this one, though. That can't really land in an atmosphere. Close the alarm and unpause. Now, nicely enough, this has an actual pilot on board, so we don't have anything stopping us from putting this into an encounter or doing any maneuvers, because yeah, that would suck. Anyway, get out already. Okay. So next thing is the correction burn out here, where we get an encounter with how are you gonna do that exactly? Oh, you're just gonna get the encounter. I don't get it. How are you gonna do this? This is the only node you have, right? Yeah. Just... How are you doing that exactly? I don't care. You're just going to aim at maneuver. Sometimes do not get the autopilot ways it takes around the nav ball, but we don't have to get that. Oh, that's a direct encounter when I burn here. That's it. Okay. That would be when I leave, which is totally fine because I'm not leaving. Close the alarm and pause. We are 50 seconds from burn. This is going to be a 55-second burn. So 3, 2, 1, boom. And X. 65 should be fine. And we are getting right into orbit around Vol once we encounter. So, yeah, around here we had a maneuver to slow down. Actually, that's speeding up. Slowed down into orbit. Something like that. Ish. Should be fine. That's 1,600 meters per second burn, easy. And the next thing to happen is the hot seat to Ike has another correction burn. Oh, that's actually the re-entry. Okay, so jump to ship. So yeah. So we're going to start off next episode with the arrival of the wall lander at Wall. And we're going to finish this one off with the arrival of the Ike ship back home. Hello, Corbin. We're coming in polar. That's fine though. Close the alarm and pause. Kill that maneuver node. And burn up a bit while burning back. So you slow down while also not getting rid of your periapsis where it is. Yeah, the rest is easily done by the atmosphere. Okay. Launch this off into this thing and then hold retrograde surface. So we are going to lose these solar panels. Don't worry about them. We don't need them anymore. Solar panels burning off in 3, 2, 1. Fly on the heat of re-entry or something. I don't know. Good. Oh, that's the antenna. Oops. You are set to do when safe, so boom. It's gonna be a water landing? Yep. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, probably around here. In this little bay. We are officially subsonic. I forgot the speed of sound, I think now. Ish. I don't know anymore. Especially since, you know, doesn't necessarily mean speed of sound, actually 343 meters a second on Earth, so to conclude this actually under an hour. I'm going to time warp here a little bit. Nice. Very sedate pace of 3 meters a second. Coming down. What if you also deploy your chute? Not helping. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the chutes inside the seats is actually not working right, but I don't know. You're literally floating like a feather, even in time warp. Like a feather might fall faster. Are you even falling anymore? Okay, and we're in the water, and we recover the vessel. Another 1,500 science, 13,000 funds back from all the parts, as well as Kamin Kerman returning at level 4. Okay, so we've got like enough to get something, I guess. Get that for 1,000, and the rest is gonna go into this. I don't care. It's not like we're actually launching anything anymore. Either way, next thing to happen is the Vol ship arriving at Vol, which is going to happen in the next episode. Same as the hot seat to Lathe, at least deploying its satellite around Joel. We're gonna see what else I fit in there. For now, I'd say thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.